Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sea of Thieves weekly stream, where this week we'll be doing the Tall Tale, the legendary storyteller, and I am joined in the tavern today by
Andrew Preston, senior designer.
And also in the booth I'm joined by
Shelley Preston, lead designer.
And then our wonderful guest today, all the way from Jordan, is
Ozzy Bond. Hello everyone, YouTube.
Oh, so great to have you on the stream. So yeah, we'll be doing the legendary storyteller today. Just to start this off, we don't actually have any codes today because the codes we have expired, so I'm really sorry about that, but we
Why
will
are you
make...
starting on a low, John?
Wow, I just set expectations. We're setting expectations. But thank you very much for joining us, everybody out there. And thank you very much for sticking with us. But yes, we're going to be doing the legendary storyteller. So we need to head to... Where do we need to head?
Ancient Spire.
Ancient Spire.
There's more pineapples in that barrel over there under the
Nice.
thing. Yeah, that's three we
Have a
found.
feast.
Craigham says, let's go fuzzy.
Let's go. Thank you.
Dewey on Mixer says, lead designer.
Hey.
Hooray. Congratulations, Shelley.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
love.
That's awesome.
Yes, so let's get... Are we all kitted out on the...
I just want to go back and just get that one bit more food, but you can go without me if you want. I'll get the mermaid.
That's like a plain looking ship.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Bling it up.
Let me resolve that.
Oh, someone's grabbed it anyway.
Phoenix the Firebird says, I love this game on YouTube. Thanks, Phoenix. We love it too.
I bought some cool stuff. But...
What's that?
Kraken stuff.
See, in Scotland, you say Kraken is like a word for awesome.
Oh, really? I like it's crack.
Oh, that's Kraken, so
mate.
it is.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it is here as well, is it?
Have you got a decent wheel, Fuzzy, before we go?
I have the legendary one if you want.
Sounds alright. Sounds pretty good.
Yep. Or anything else. I probably have most of them. I think all of them actually.
That'd be cool to get some cannons and a decent wheel on the go. I don't have a wheel, apart from this one.
I don't have the legendary cannon yet. And the capstan, I'm almost there, like right on the edge to unlock it.
One crate of wood.
Who's found these? Just you, eh?
Cannons. I have parrot cannons, sovereign,
Parrot cannon. Oh, they're nice.
golden
Parrot ones.
seals.
Yeah, let's go with the parrot ones.
Boom.
Alright.
What about the wheel? You got a
Oh, look
nice
at the
one.
wheel! It's
Oh.
wicked. Don't change the
God.
wheel.
Is that the Pirate Legend one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Very nice, yeah. Figurehead, do you have anything?
I've put the spinal one on.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Edward Topa on YouTube is asking, Sea Thieves, is the Insider skins going to release someday to the open public? I very much doubt it, since they're like heavily kind of themed towards the Insider program. But you can always just go into the Insiders and join and earn those cosmetics.
Right, let's get sailing towards Ancient Spire.
Yeah. Which way is it?
Far east.
Alright.
Longmeadow had a Kraken bacon sandwich.
That's good.
Kraken and bacon together in a
Long
sandwich.
Long what? Meadow?
Longmeadow.
Long medal.
Kraken and bacon together in a sandwich.
Kraken and bacon together, yeah.
Nice.
Alright,
F1
we need to
dude
return.
on Twitch. Sea of Thieves for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing the legendary storyteller today. So, Andy, tell us a little bit about this. Tall Tale.
Where do I start? This is an interesting one, this tale. I mean, when we were first starting creating Tall Tales, there wasn't a concept of Shores of Gold when we very first started. We were more kind of thinking of individual kind of stories and gameplay mechanics that could be like standalone tales, and then we got into thinking about Wild Rose and a tale called The Tale of Wonder, which has actually ended up being the legendary storyteller in the end. But all the tales were kind of disparate stories, and then after we kind of spec some of them out, we then made them into one story with the Shores of Gold. But Tale of Wonder, or the legendary storytellers, it started from wanting to like create a tale with like a really strong life message, I guess, like that life message of like staying young, not growing cynical in old age, and like seeing through the eyes of a child, or like having that childlike wonder view of the world. Was kind of very important to us, and it was like a really nice, strong message that we wanted to put across, and that kind of led the thinking and the emotions of what we wanted players to feel with this tale, and that's what kind of gave us the really unique looking quest book in the kind of kids drawing style art book. That's where that came from, which gave it a very kind of unique feel.
And that was shout out to, was it Eno that did the...
So George Orton is a designer on team. He spec'd out like we decided we wanted like a kids storybook, that Tasha was going to be the child that used to live in the tavern, and Briggsy used to come into the tavern, and then Briggsy would tell these like really elaborate tales about what she'd been doing out on the seas, and as a child, Tasha was like in complete wonder and awe of them, and jotted them down in this little notebook. But then when it came to realising that, George kind of drew these images of things for the different quest book puzzles, and then we absolutely fell in love with them. They were so perfect. They were so well done. Like oversized characters. They had really charming names. So when we got Ina on board to start doing the quest book artwork for real, she was really sympathetic to how well George had kind of set the tone, right. And she actually scanned a bunch of his images in and traced over them in Photoshop, like to kind of keep them authentic, and then she added her own stuff on top of that. Like she went back to her own books that she had drawn as a child herself, and like looked through kind of patterns of things that she had done, and like some of the smudges and handprints that you see on the quest books were all kind of Ina's inspiration that she added to it. So it was a fantastic little duo that kind of got them working together. Really happy with the outcome of it.
It's good to hear those kind of how it all comes together for that end result.
Yeah. It was a really good journey this
pick up old hat.
Oh my god.
That's right. I've never had it.
Yeah, it's the first time I've found one in the real game.
Someone dropped their hat.
Yeah.
That's
These
amazing.
are actually hard to find. I mean, I've got more rare fish than these for my
They're pretty rare.
yeah.
But yeah, trying to get the quest book to look right within the Sea of Thieves world, like obviously there's like there's like a palette of colours, and trying to balance all that. We went through all of that with Ina, and I'm really happy with the kind of end result of it.
That's cool.
I think it's the most charming quest book, and we knew when we were making it that it would be something that's like really different to many other kind of games, and like for players to kind of pick up and read. And like it was really interesting as like a design challenge to be trying to, like for players to be solving puzzles through the eyes of a child and through the mind of the child. Like they almost have to step back into that world and go like, oh, what does this mean? What would a kid really think and mean this is? So that was really interesting on like a design challenge as well.
Yeah, there were certain moments when I was playing through it, and I won't spoil where we're going, but yeah, like when I was playing through it and I'm going like, okay, it's just my thinking is like,
yes.
I'm trying to think like a game, and not necessarily like a child.
But like when you first open that quest book, you can't not smile, and like that's such a such a core emotion of it, to like really step back into that feeling of being a kid looking at the world with wonder. I think it's a really lovely message to put out there into the world.
So before we land at Ancient Spire here, Fuzzy, where can people find you if they want to watch your stream?
I stream on Twitch under the same gamer tag, Fuzzy1.
Nice.
Yep, that's it.
And they can check out your videos.
Yeah, my normal speculations, guides and stuff. It's all on YouTube. Also